bliss and divine love is your true nature, beloved. And most people don't realize that. And so your work is about rediscovering that within yourself. In the deep slumber, most people forget it. In this video, we're going to look at what is meditation and how can you empower yourself with meditation, all the condition, the right condition of meditation, and what is the proper time, how do you move forward to experience your true divine nature. Meditation is a very transformative empowerment, and it brings such deep calm, equanimity, concentration, focus, and allowed you to experience your true nature. So, and there are many types of meditation, and the question is, what is the one for you? Especially as beginner, it can be very challenging to meditate. So there's like 9 different categories. There is Dharana, Dhyana, Japas, Samyama, and Kriya, guided meditation, and Samadhi, and I have a feeling I'm forgetting one. There are many different aspects. But what is meditation? We're going to look deep into it and reach out, because I'm sure you will have questions, and stay tuned because we're going to go and do a process. And Kriya, I think I did mention the Kriya also, which is a very powerful technique. The yogic path, it's so empowering, so transformative at all levels. What meditation also allowed you to tap into your bliss body, one of the 5 Maya, kosha of the different layer. You can even transcend and experience Samadhi, and to transcend, to make that distance, because literally meditation is just that, is to make the distance between your physical body and your mental body, what we call the Maya kosha. Some of you already know that. And then to transcend, even to go deeper, where you can go and transcend your Yagna Maya kosha, which is the cosmic mind. I call it the cosmic mind. But for beginner, it can be very challenging, because the jabbering of the mind can just, most people are not even aware that their mind, they have certain pattern. And is that you? Are you becoming aware of your thought patterns? What is the self-talk? So for beginner who have never really practiced meditation, or even if you have done it for a while but inconsistently, guided meditation is the easiest, because you've been led into a certain meditation. You lay down in Shavasana, and also if there's a transmission, it can really bring you into a deep state. And what I wanted to reiterate with any form of meditation, but the right practice is, you can tap and bring about a reprogramming of the mind, or you could even say tap into slower wave, electromagnetic frequency wave, and that's super important. That's what meditation, a great meditation practice will do that. It will help you go into alpha wave and theta wave. And even if you go into Samadhi, even in delta wave, I talk about that in depth in the alchemy of divine manifesting, the whole science behind that. And so a transformative meditation practice will help you transcend and move from beta wave, where the mind is very agitated, into a calmer, equanimous alpha wave, and even more so into theta wave. And that is so important. This is where you make the distance between your physical body and your mental body, and even the energetic body. So what is meditation? We have touched on it, but how do you meditate? And there are 4 very important aspects about meditation, any kind of practices. Always working with the breath, conscious breathing all the time. Conscious breathing is there. Conscious awareness and mindfulness is a major requirement. And thirdly, a yogic tool, whatever is the yogic tool into that meditation practice. So those are the 3 main key that will vary from category to a meditator. So I've mentioned for beginner guided meditation, and then secondly Kriya yoga, working with the life force energy and consciously. And there will be an upcoming video in a week or 2 going in depth about the power of Kriya yoga. And it's so great for a beginner because it's still the mind so quickly, because you're working with the Dharana, with the life force energy. So it's easier, it helps to calm the mind and to make that distance. So what are the right conditions to go into deep meditation? And that you might really even take note after this video, or watch again this part, because some of you will be very new. Light stomach, number 1. Take a shower, preferably. It makes a big difference, like not too hot, but that relax your muscle. And wear loose clothing, because if you have tight clothing, and unzip your pants also and sit comfortably. Make sure your spine, give yourself some support, because contrary to believe, and this is what we're going to demystify certain things in the subject about meditation in a moment, but let's finish this point. So your spine slightly erected, and for new meditators, it's hard for them to sit straight and no support. Or even if you're an advanced meditator, don't be afraid to have support. It's completely all right. What matters, beloved, is that your spine is slightly erected and chin upward very slightly. Look towards, bring your gaze towards your third eye, and you look upward when you meditate. And for certain meditation, you'll be in yoga mudra, the mudra of receptivity. However, for most meditation, beside guided meditation, is always your right hand on top of your left hand, like Devi Mayi Ma sitting right now. And we'll do a process, a short process for like a couple of minutes, so you experience what it is. And I will lead you in it, and there will be a transmission, but we'll get there. First, let's demystify one very crucial thing about meditation. Most people think meditation is just you closing your eyes and you are in meditation, and it has to be with closed eyes. Well, it's time to say today it's not the case, because through meditation it is, and this is what is meditation, is a state of meditativeness, a state of being what we have discussed so far, that distance, that space between your mind and your mental body. And you can maintain that 100% and be fully active in the world and be zen and completely in grounded in this moment. That's why mindful practices are so helpful, because you bring yourself into that Zen moment, into that moment of equanimity. Bring your mind into a brain wave that is slower frequency in alpha and even in theta wave. The frequency is much slower, the thoughts are much slower. So beloved, it will come a point where you become a very advanced practitioner, where you have done a lot of sadhana, a lot of spiritual practices, and you have experienced different type of meditation. You have been practicing for so many decades, maybe less depending on each person, karmic structure, but you will come to a point where you will start experience what it is to have that meditative state of being, where you are in that state while you're fully active in the world. And meditation won't limit you. What's so incredible about that, through meditation, that state of being that is meditative, is you can be fully involved in the world and accomplish your goal and fulfill your life. And it is the way to live your life. I can tell you that. I could not do it anyway. And so it will come a day you will be able to be there 100%. And for each individual, it's very different. And so meditation, those three elements, the breath, we're talking generally speaking, because for each category will be very different. And some are very advanced, and you should not start with the advanced practices. For instance, Samyama is very advanced, and it would not be wise for someone who has only a few years of experience of meditation. But Dharana, a certain form of Dharana meditation, like deity meditation, it's great for beginner. So is guided meditation, as we said, and but great also for advanced meditator. But all I'm saying, it's easier for beginner. So now you got the right condition. You know what is meditation. Another element to demystify. A lot of people think meditation, you got to be sitting in cross-legged position or in lotus position, but that's not true. And if you have back pain, back issue, or knee injury or neck injury, as I said, you can have support as long as your spine is slightly erect, but you can have your legs cross-legged. And that's a great way for beginner to start meditating. One third, last thing for the right condition, is create a cocoon of energy. Wherever you meditate, create a conducive energy where you go back and sit there regularly, because little by little you start creating a cocoon of energy. And it's conducive, so each time you sit down, you will naturally fall into meditativeness much faster. But I will tell you, like the Siddha Satchit Kriya Ananda meditation here at Devi's Grace, or deity meditation, it will put you right straight into a meditative state, because with the Kriya, you're working with the life force energy, and that is one of the techniques. So each category has a different technique, and it's great to be initiated in more than one and experience them and even practice them for decades. So let's do a process, and don't forget to write your comment in the section and also ask your question, because this is a lot to impart in such a short video. We're inviting you to check out the link below in the description and come and experience in presence divine satsang with Devi Mayi Ma. It's a free offering. We do that to support our loving community and all my follower and disciple around the world. It is part as an offering free of charge of Becoming the Light, the mastery program. And there will be a link also on Becoming the Light Inner Journey Mastery Program, where you can be initiated into the Siddha Satchit Kriya Ananda meditation. This very empowering technique that has been around for thousands and thousands of years. And that will come later in the upcoming video about the history and the empowerment. What is Kriya Yoga? And the path to self-realization, the fastest path to self-realization and to discover, rediscover and experience your true divine presence. So sit down comfortably and close your eyes, and you could sit cross-legged. For this process, you don't need child support. It will be only a few minutes. So you could just experience what it is. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so for other very enlightening content, and share it with your friends and your family, because I'm sure some of them will need meditation. And one last thing about meditation: if only 10% of the population would sit and meditate regularly, that's the secret about meditation, is to do it daily, regularly. If you're doing it just once in a while, you're not going to experience the benefit. But if 10% of the population, we would change completely the energy on our planet. We would rise the vibration, and it would affect all living beings on our planet. Wars, conquering, and so many aspects of what we see of low vibrancy right now on the planet would change completely. I am very committed to not only bring Kriya Yoga on this planet in this emergency call now, but also meditation practices, different form, because it's so needed, and with divine feminine energy. Wouldn't you agree? So for this process, just do the yoga mudra. Look slightly. Yoga mudra is a receptivity mudra, and look upward with your eyes closed. And then start from the bottom in Muladhara. Bring your awareness there. And take a deep breath and follow your breath, caressing your spine going up. And bring it consciously, mindfully inhale. This is a subtle form of Kriya. And then you allowed it to go back down. I'll give you the instruction now, and then we'll be quiet a little bit for a moment, couple of minutes. Breathe in, inhale. It's as you inhale the divine, if you could see the life force energy. But the secret here is to bring your conscious awareness and mindfulness going up and down in your spine, traveling as you inhale and consciously with your awareness as you go down. And if thoughts comes, just ignore them. They're clouds. Let them pass by. You just go back, bring back your awareness. Whatever your mind says, don't pay attention. Bring back your awareness on your conscious breathing. You see, beloved, how rejuvenating it is. Only what we did, 2 minutes, because it's a video. In Presence Divine Satsang, we have many different kind of spiritual practices, process I meant, and we meditate together. And also it's a great opportunity to be in presence with Devi Mayi Ma and ask your question, some burning question. So don't forget, you ask your question regarding this video. And upcoming now, this is a very important video to really do a meditation, the Devi's Grace meditation. It's a Kriya. Watch this upcoming video, and you will also learn and be imparted in initiation, the Omkara meditation, how to properly chant Om. And there's another video as well, there's 2 of them. One about raising, what is the difference between Kundalini awakening versus spiritual awakening. So click on that button and watch this, and then you can do the meditation. That one is just a meditation, and I go more in depth about this form of meditation, which is a subtle Kriya. So until then, sending you a wave of divine love and light and grace and blessing.